At the U.S. southern border, the struggle is constant. Illegal crossings, like this one, really tough to watch. Having already clawed through the barbed wire, you can see this young woman frustrated, exhausted, trying to help the other, trapped in a web of sharp metal at the Texas border. From above, you might think they're the only two crossing this day, but the clothes dangling along the miles and miles of fencing say otherwise. For many migrants fleeing countries like Venezuela, Nicaragua, Cuba, and others, Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, is the final stop before trying to claim asylum in the U.S.
And they wait in places like this. You can see this sidewalk. It's full of an encampment, different tents.
We've seen thousands flooding the streets and shelters of this Mexican border town. 22-year-old Janaise Gomez, her husband, and their 4-year-old little girl have camped out here for 3 months already.
Yo quiero cruzar, pero no sé, no quiero irme tampoco por ilegal.
She says they're going to cross, but she doesn't want to do it illegally. She wants to do it the right way. Entonces no sabes cuándo. You don't know when.
No sé cuándo irme.
In recent weeks, the U.S. government's rolled out an updated CBP One app, allowing migrants north of Mexico City to register digitally for a limited number of interview spots with asylum officers. No one we've talked to has been able to secure an appointment yet. Janaise, not sure she'll ever get one. She lost her phone in a fire a few weeks back, but she and others tell me they've come too far to turn around. Her young daughter carries the marks to prove it.
¿Y qué pasó con la cara?
El sol le quemó.
She says she has some burns still on her face from the sun, from being on top of the train.
The journey to Juarez from southern Mexico is hundreds of miles, so many ride the rails north, on top of freight trains. We caught up with one just as it was arriving into Juarez.
Migrants right on top here. Many of them have made the journey on this train alone for more than 8 hours.
Helado, el cuerpo helado todo.
He said they were 12 hours on the train. He said it was so cold, everything felt like ice.
Mi mamá, el esposo de mi mamá, mi hermano.
His whole family here. And he says now they're going to stay a night, get cleaned up, and prepare to cross into the U.S. A los Estados Unidos, no?
Sí.
But Leonardo's mom is terrified to climb down. Her loved ones, at first, encouraging, then telling her, let's go. Part of the train journey north for some is on what's called La Bestia, the beast, or the train of death. A ride dangerous and deadly and often controlled by cartels. Hours making this treacherous trek is scarring. But imagine days on board.
En el tren 4 días. ¿Y cómo era?
Ay, horrible, mucho frío.
She says they were 4 days on this train. She says horrible, really cold. He says 4 kids, his wife, 4.5 days on the train. ¿Y a dónde van ahora?
Bueno, vamos hacia la frontera.
Ahora, ¿van a cruzar?
Sí.
¿Hoy?
Sí, esperamos que podamos cruzar. Vamos, como quien dice, por ese sueño americano.
He says it's for the American dream, and they're going to try to cross today.
Another 25 miles under the hot sun to the border from here. Precious cargo carried on shoulders and in hand.
Vaya, viene Venezuela!
Most end up where we started, at the barbed wire. The added barrier rolled out in recent months by the Texas National Guard. It does not stop the crossings. It does slow them a bit. The young woman uses her jacket to create a gap, while the other tosses through it bottles of water and a backpack. Their only belongings. A quick hug, and they hurry along, likely to turn themselves in to U.S. officials. More will follow.